Are we here? Are we live?
We are
Hello?
live, Royer. Don't worry, you don't have to wait any longer. Our technical difficulties are in the past. We have made it tonight
Man,
on time.
we had problems again. It's like,
we did. We're having a lot of those lately.
yeah, trouble clicking that button.
It's YouTube trying to keep rum down, man. It is trying to
keep the
stop
rum down.
the rum movement.
I don't have any trouble keeping the rum down.
I know you don't. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is live
Happy
night
New Year
on a Wednesday, our first one of 2024.
Yeah, baby.
And we are
Cheers
super
all
excited.
Of you fine people.
All of you
Yes,
fine people.
I am very excited.
Royer's going to yell
very,
all night.
Very excited, aren't we?
We
Aren't
are
we,
not
Robert?
even a minute into this video yet, and you
Huh?
are yelling
Yeah,
so
baby.
much. You just are going to blow my eardrums out. I just got my hearing
I am
back.
very excited.
All right, well, while Royer's getting pumped up over there doing his thing, I just want to say welcome, everyone. Hope you guys had a fantastic New Year's, and you guys came in nice and safely.
We did.
We are excited.
We had a good New Year.
We did, Royer.
We did.
Yes.
Do you want to stop and talk about it for a minute?
No, will you just...
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting you? You've got things to do, things to say. I'm sure they're all very quite important.
Nope.
Please continue.
Nothing important.
Please continue.
So, guys, tonight we have an amazing show set up for you guys. We've got some fantastic rum news. We are going to share some results from the Bacardi test of Oak Heart versus Bacardi Spiced. I have a little bit of, and I'm sure some members of the Rum Club are here that will be able to chime in on that. As we get started, if you haven't yet, we love when you hit that thumbs up button. It helps us out a ton, and we are super grateful for that. We also would love if you let us know that you're here. Let us know in the comments. We can't know you're here unless you tell us. We promise we can't see you. So unless you tell us you're here,
unless you wave really fast,
we don't know.
Hard,
and we love when you guys share with us either where you're from, a rum you're drinking tonight, or a drink you're drinking tonight, even if it's a Dolphin on the Rocks, which is water and ice. We just love to hear from you guys, and we're just super glad we got this community here, and this is going to be a ton of fun.
What a great bunch of people.
Some fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to kick it off big, Royer.
Kick it off big?
I'm kicking it off big.
What are we doing?
I have breaking news.
Breaking news
by Greg.
You always have breaking news
by Greg.
Yada.
Greg got on Just Drinking After Hours. By the way, our links are down below. If you guys aren't in the Facebook group, Just Drinking After Hours, we got some great stuff being posted in there. We also have our other links down there for our Rum Club on Patreon, or Instagram, or TikTok, all the good stuff. However, in the you're just feeling it tonight, Mr. Krabs, aren't you?
I am.
So,
do you mind if I go ahead and make myself another little friendly cocktail?
I am upset at you. That baffles me. You making
this
another
is what I'm having this evening in honor of our good friend Fred. Actually, he has the Florida Cana 18 that he just recently picked up, and I just want to say, Fred, I'm really proud of you for expanding your rum horizons.
We are the people that are going to be proud of you for buying alcohol. That is pretty much, we might be the only people, actually, that when you go buy a new rum, we're going to be super proud of you for it.
We will.
So we like to encourage that.
You got to explore. Life is a journey. It's all about exploring.
He says, I do have the 18, but not opened yet.
Oh. Ooh. Well, I will tell you this, Fred. The 12 is going down mighty fine.
So I'm going to speed through some comments here, and then I'm going to break this news that you interrupted me, and then everybody started commenting. So I want to catch up.
Very important.
It is very important news.
Very
we have to share with the world.
Very important.
So Greg jumped in early. Low carb cocktails. Give an extra thumbs up. Appreciate you. If you guys haven't checked out Low Carb Cocktails, that's Greg's channel. There, we love that. Thank you so much.
Definitely check that out.
We got Phil's complaining. People are jumping on at 4:15 to throw the first thumbs up. It's the name of the game, Phil. We gotta be there. Let's see. We got some conversations going on. Drinking some rum. Diet Sprite on ambulance duty tonight, Phil says. Yeah, that's you gotta stay sharp.
Definitely
stay sharp. Need to find my mojo again. Evening, Sean. Super glad that you can make it. Yeah, it used to be number one on here. Now people are so fast.
What is going on?
Let's see here. Happy New Year. We appreciate you guys. We got Diet Coke with Just Rum Maple Rested from Roger.
Very nice, Roger.
Very much love
that.
Very
nice. I love that.
So I'm catching up here. I'm thinking I'm caught up on here. But just bought it 4 hours ago, Fred says. Me too. The sherry influence is amazing. Sweet. Love that. Absolutely incredible. So we're glad that you guys are here. Thank you so much for jumping on, and we appreciate you guys. So definitely, if you haven't yet, let us know you're here and what you're drinking tonight, and if you're new, where you're from, because we like to know that you're here. Now, Royer, Big news.
Are we
Big
talking
news.
about Bacardi?
Big news.
Bacardi.
Big no. God, bigger. Think bigger, Royer.
Captain Morgan's not bigger than Bacardi. So.
Just drinking in the spotlight. Yes. You heard it.
What are you talking
You heard
about?
it here second, guys, because we
What are you
we didn't know this was even happening. But there was an article written about a certain YouTube channel and community
Who?
About the Just Drinking universe, which is us out here making an influence. And I'm super, super excited about it because Greg actually shared it in the Facebook group, which is down below there. If you guys aren't in Just Drinking After Hours, you can check out the article there. Greg posted it, which was the first that I had seen it. But this is the 5 most influential rum YouTube channels of 2023.
Hang on, back up. Because I'm sorry, I've been working all day. And so I don't get
drinking rum all day.
I don't get the luxury of going on to social media all the time, and I really don't get on there that much.
You'd stop playing putt-putt in your office so much.
I gotta practice the golf game. Anyhow, so what are we talking? So there's what?
Oh, I'm gonna give you more details if you let me finish. You're
talking about.
You're saying nothing.
Just Drinking. That's us. Is that us that you're talking about?
Yeah. You see the picture? So here it is, right on top of the list. Just Drinking.
Yeah,
right here.
That's not our website, but our YouTube channel, right?
Yes, right. So established in 2019, for all of you guys that don't know the history of Just Drinking, by the duo Robert and Royer, Just Drinking has become one of the most successful rum YouTube channels. I like to think we're pretty successful.
Who is that?
This article was written by Rum Raiders, by the way. Rum Raiders is the article writers of this one.
You're being serious.
They're obviously probably, if you have to ask me, probably the smartest people in rum. If you're asking me personally.
Oh my God.
So I am now vouching that I think they're probably the smartest people in rum.
So
obviously,
this is a real thing.
Yeah, real thing. I pulled up the website.
How did they find us?
If you think I have the time to start
But Robert, how did they find us?
It's like you don't know how the internet works, Royer. They found your OnlyFans.
Damn it.
So
I've only made $22 so far.
Only 22. With a respectable catalog of videos, the channel caters to the everyday rum drinker. Robert and Royer's approachable style and detailed commentary make them a pleasure to watch while discovering new rums.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
It's great, right?
That's awesome.
Obviously,
who did this article?
Oh, man, Rum Raiders.
Rum Raiders.
You want me to write it down? It's also on the screen over here.
I don't have my glasses.
So absolutely grateful. Thank you to Rum Raiders for featuring us in that article. We're super grateful for that.
And we will be in touch with you.
To be acknowledged at all is pretty incredible. I think this is probably the first time we've ever seen an article written other than a highlight for an event or something. Like this is the first time, unbeknownst to us, an article was written, and we're super grateful for that. So these guys are obviously very educated, very smart, and obviously they know what they're talking about. I do want to share with you guys a few other people who are on the list in case you're looking for some other influencers. We have the Rum Revival, who I personally have not seen anything from before.
We have not seen the Rum Revival.
So we got the Rum Revival on there. We have Ready Set Rum. I've heard of that guy.
Jami
awesome. From Ready Set Rum is on there.
That's awesome.
I've heard he might know a thing or two about rum.
He definitely knows a lot about rum.
Another gentleman,
Steve the Barman.
Yep, look at you, just reading ahead.
So we're ranking right up there with Jami and Steve the Barman.
We're trying. At least we're in the same article.
We're in the same article.
And then finishing it off is YouTube's first ever only rum female influencer of My Rum Diaries.
Oh yeah.
So
Nia herself.
I love that. So
that is awesome.
Pretty cool list there of influencers. If you guys are looking for anyone to follow and watch some more rum stuff, there's a good list.
I think we need to reach out to these individuals.
I think so too. And maybe learn something from them because they're clearly the smartest people in rum.
And make sure that they know that they've been included in an article.
Yeah. Pretty excited.
I had no idea.
I love it.
This is awesome.
I love it.
How did we find this out?
We found this out from our Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group where Greg shared this article with us. We had no idea. Let's see here. So, but my latest find is Crucian Blackstrap. Sean, have you had a chance to try it? I do like some Crucian Blackstrap. Yes. We did that one a while back, I think.
Yep, we did.
Let's see here.
Of course, it might be removed by now. I don't know.
Right. Drinking some Appleton Estate 12-year-old rare casks. Kindred Rain coming in here. I love that. It's fun getting to see all the different ones from Appleton.
Didn't we do that one?
There is a 12-year rare cask right here,
Yep.
Royer. You should learn where our rum is.
And I've got an extra bottle upstairs.
It's a good call.
I enjoy that one.
I also have an unopened bottle of Florida Cognac 18 year. I love that. What's everyone's most crazy bottle of rum that you're packing? Ours is a baseball bat.
I don't know. There's 3 there in the corner.
Yeah, there is 3 there in the corner, but I like the bat, so I'm giving the credit to the bat. Let's see here. Sean says, I was so excited to find it. I haven't tried it on its own yet. I made a Jungle Bird cocktail, and that was awesome. I'll have to sample some in a bit. Sounds like a good idea, Definitely. Sean. We need a verdict on how much you like it.
Let us know your thoughts.
Let's see here. Alu says, at a local bar, I had Appleton Estate 12-year, and now I'm on the hunt for it. It's a great rum.
At a local bar, he had Appleton Estates 12-year.
Yeah, see, our bars need to take notice so that they're bringing in. So I love that.
That is awesome. You have I'm just telling you right now, you've got awesome bars.
Heck yeah. Kindred says, luckily I found it in my local store. Yeah, it's amazing too, because every store will carry something different. Yep. So I love that.
And if you have a favorite store that you go to, make sure that you go and ask them for something, that you've been looking for. And maybe they'll bring it in for you.
Absolutely. David with Just Rum here. Thanks for the love on the Queen Share. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. David, thank you for the Queen Share.
We
loved
much.
it. It's amazing. We're going to finish it and we're going to buy another. So we're super excited about that. And
I think John probably has my credit card on file.
Yes, probably at this point over there. So we're really grateful for you guys making good rum. So thank you to that. It was well deserved. It's really nothing off of us other than
cheers to you.
We're just trying to tell people to drink good rum. That's what it's all about.
It's all about. Yep.
Just wait till you try the 5-year anniversary release next March. Will you guys be coming for the pre-release party? David, we're not sure just yet. We have a lot of things to figure out. It's a far walk to Oregon. We got to hitch a ride.
We've been on the Oregon Trail before.
We have been on the Oregon Trail before.
Yes.
So we're not sure at the moment, but we are excited that we got the invite. And so it is on the calendar. We know you guys are putting out some amazing rum here this year. Let's see here. How is everyone? And Resurrection Paranormal comes into the end here just to chime in. Their amazing selves. Obviously, got to get your haunt fix on and go check out Resurrection Paranormal. I love that. Absolutely love that. So
I can't believe that's awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool news.
We need to go all check out Rum Raiders.
Yes, right? All of them. All of you need to go check out Rum Raiders. Looks like
they have some news reels going on, and
I'm about to start 16 fake accounts and go to their Instagram, and I'm just gonna follow them and start commenting on all of their stuff with 16 different. Just Drinking sent me. Let's see here. So I want to talk a little bit about the fallout from our taste test, Roy.
Yes,
this is some groundbreaking stuff.
Hang on.
Royer's running away. Do I need a different article?
No, you don't.
Well, in other news, Royer did at the last Rum Festival, you guys are never going to believe. So we had one story we held back because we didn't want to share it right.
And we're done talking about that. So what I disappeared for was I wanted to show everybody how this all worked. So we had 3 bottles, and they were all numbered 1, 2,
and 3.
And 5.
Yeah, right. That would have been good.
Right. And we sent this out to all of our Rum Club members, and not, having them not know what's what. All they knew is that there was Bacardi Spiced and Bacardi Oakheart.
Yep. They didn't know how many of each was which bottle it was in, and we did a blind taste testing.
Yes. And we did the same thing.
And we did too. Mom labeled ours, so we didn't know what rum would we have either.
So we had that all done. We all did it at the same time, the people that showed up.
And the results were uncanny. Quite frankly,
they were
baffling, okay? Because in here we have our notes.
Yeah.
Because we have to write it down when we're drinking, because otherwise we'll never remember.
We'll forget.
Definitely will.
Of course, we did record it. But...
So I know Carlos just shared his results onto the Facebook page. I think under there got a chance to try it. So his notes are on there. But we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people on the live show that we did this with. Okay.
Yep.
All giving them Out of those 9 people, only 4 of them got it correct. Only 4 of them locked in what one
and
was.
How did they get that?
How did they get? Well, there was a couple people that got there a couple different ways.
Yeah.
Okay. There were a couple people that got there by the color of the rum, not the taste, but the color.
To be fair, so the Oakheart has not been bottled and produced as Oakheart for probably about 4 years now, 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in that range. I guess closer to probably 3 or 4.
Yeah,
probably closer to 3 or 4. So, it's not been produced as Oakheart. So when Oakheart was stopped, we went out, bought up a bunch of bottles, and so those bottles have been aged here on the premises for
in the bar a few years,
right? So what is the one thing that will change over a period of time is going to be
some color,
some
color of it. So some people got it by the color being different.
Yes.
Okay. There are a couple people that made claims that the flavor was different in a mixed drink, not on its own. On its own, they thought it was pretty similar. But when they went into a mixed drink, they felt like the flavors attached differently.
Yes.
And I think Carlos just actually shared over on the group there that on its own, he actually sampled something different and called it a little bit different as well. So everybody was a little different here. However, out of the 9 people, 5 people got it wrong, which means 5 people who did this test had no idea that there was any difference. They were just thinking that the Oakheart was the Bacardi spiced. They thought it was the same. The 2 other bottles were the exact same, which means as a conclusion here that we're finding out that although there may be a very slight difference between how old the bottle is, or perhaps your palate in whatever way, and it could be just our bottles as well, but ultimately, there is not a significant enough difference for this to say they are different. And at this point, we have to be able to conclude that Bacardi Spiced is, although maybe just very edgily slightly, depending on your palate, is so much the same that over 50% of the people that did this test didn't even know that it was different.
Exactly.
Which is amazing.
So in my opinion, solely in my opinion, I feel that Bacardi was speaking the truth when they said
that they're keeping it the same. Nothing has changed. I
have caught so much crap from my
as you should
from my wife
after all the crap you've talked about Bacardi.
I know. I'm well deserving.
They hate you. They told me. They told me.
I'm sure they do.
So this was a fun test. We'll probably be doing more of these tests in the future, but I thought it was a pretty fun test. I will say, between the 2 of us, one of us got it right and one of us got it wrong. And I would, way to ruin it. Never mind. There goes that game because somebody decided to ruin it. I was going to ask and see if anybody could guess. But yes, Royer was the one who got it right. So
they were all going to guess me anyhow.
No,
they were all going to guess me anyhow.
We were
all going to guess me.
This is why we should talk about these things before we start the show.
We never talk about anything.
I know. But yeah, very fun test. We're pretty grateful for the Rum Club members participating, helping us kind of get into this a little bit.
We seriously hope that you had fun doing that as well.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're definitely going to be doing some more stuff like that in the future. So, and it's pretty cool to see the community come together and just give opinions and notes. For the Rum Club members who are listening, we are going to clip down that video and we are going to send it to Bacardi for their own research and for their own evaluation to see that is there a reason outside of what we know why it might be tasting something different.
People from Bacardi on that team that actually watch our channel
as they should.
We
are only one of the 5 most influential YouTube channels of 2023. I'm just saying, big deal.
Yeah,
big deal.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go through here and catch up a little bit. Oh, where are we at here? I gotta catch back up. So Royer, are you saying if we order from Just Rum, we are to use Royer's credit card for my order? Greg, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Put that in the
just tell
financing.
Hey, Royer said this was okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put it.
See how that works for you.
Card
declined. Let's see here.
Good idea though.
Let's see. Fred, Happy New Year. Or sorry, Resurrection Paranormal, Happy New Year to you as well. Fred says Oakhart is very good. I'm sorry I missed out on it. Fred was one of the ones that thought there
Yep.
was a difference. Right.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, we have a bunch of it at least. So we're pretty grateful for that.
Yeah.
I need to do this again. The first time I did it, I could definitely taste a difference, which that's totally fine. Like, this is where we got in a mind like debunked of like this whole idea that it was different. And I think
so. There's so much. So for me, this proves without a shadow of a doubt that the labeling and the marketing on a product can make such a difference on what you think you're tasting. You know, for me personally, when they stopped the Oakhart, I was just pissed.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
Roy wrote a letter.
Didn't send it, but I wrote it. Very scathing words, too.
Absolutely.
And but you know, so we went out and we bought all this Oakhart up, and I bought a bottle of the spice, and I'm like, I hate this. This is completely different. But that was just me. That was all psychological.
Yep.
Craziness.
Royer stuck in his
Crazy.
ways, which is why you should never believe anything Royer says. Pretty much everything that comes out of his mouth is biased, and nobody knows what he's saying.
I was in sales for
senile.
20 years, so there you go.
I love it. But Bacardi still doesn't make the 151 anymore. Greg, I know it's sad. Nope. Don't worry though.
It is very sad.
You can still find some bottles if you're out there hunting for it.
I do have a bottle for sale for $10,000.
It's a good investment. Nice investment. I like that. Let's see here. But Don Q does, Sean says they do.
Yes.
Don Q makes a pretty good 151. I'm trying to remember the one that I really like that I can't remember off the top of my head. Lemon Heart.
Yeah, Lemon Heart. Yeah,
that's the one that I really like. They're 151. So 151 is always a good. There's other fun rums that are doing it, but Bacardi does not anymore. Not the 151.
It's so funny.
We did a different one.
It's so funny. I mean, we have so many different rums all the time, and we don't always do the reviews. Sometimes we just actually just
drink the rum.
I
hate it when that happens.
You know, but yeah,
we try to drink everything on camera, especially when we're drinking it for the first time. We try to put Royer on camera as much as possible because it's just good content, really. So
I don't know about that.
You know, we have all of New Year's Eve is on a camera, so just head them up in the house. Just hid secret cameras everywhere.
There you go. No
so
wonder I'm so paranoid.
There's that, but it was a ton of fun. So we just wanted to share those results with you guys, so you guys knew basically the outcome of that in a general sense.
Bacardi was speaking the truth.
And if you are a Rum Club member, you can find that in the Facebook group. And if you're not in the private Facebook group,
you know the one.
I will get that up for you and make sure that you get an invite into that. But I put up a new invite on that for you guys as well to get in there. Yes, Royer, you just never show up there because you're so busy playing putt-putt and drinking rum.
Just never know about these things.
Never know. Now, we got to talk about something.
I'm still waiting for the letter.
That is the most important.
Did you send a letter?
Yeah, I sent a pigeon. Okay. Did it not make it?
I haven't received my invite yet.
So we have to talk about your favorite subject on this show.
Oh, my God.
The best possible thing we can talk about, which is really important. Gin.
Oh,
so gin is breaking into rum news right now, Royer, because there are experts claiming
my God,
that gin is far superior than the rum beverage.
Them fighting words. I'm just saying.
What do you think about that, Royer? How does that make you feel?
That they are.
What would you like to say to the gin experts who believe that gin is a far superior beverage than rum?
Oh my God. Okay.
You have 30 seconds.
I shouldn't have been drinking.
Let's hear it. Get the soapbox out, Royer.
I'm just telling you right now.
Let's do it.
Those freaking gin drinkers. Oh my God. They have no idea. I mean, gin all tastes the same. It tastes like crap.
Wow.
I'm just saying. That's my opinion. That's my experience with gin has not been a good one.
Maybe you just haven't had the right gin.
No.
You don't know that. We tell people all the time you just haven't had the right rum.
We'll just say Royer does not do very well on gin.
But these experts are telling us, Royer.
Experts.
Experts.
What the hell are making them an expert? Do they like?
They drink a lot of gin. A lot.
They find them on the street, did they?
Yeah,
Did
maybe.
they? Next to the liquor store?
Possibly.
In the alley?
All right.
Oh, here's our gin experts right here. They're sitting right here.
Oh,
have you
my
drank
goodness.
a lot of gin? Well, yes, I have. I love gin. Oh, can't get through a day without gin. Oh, well, see, he must be an expert.
All right. So now that we got that out of Royer's system, this article has nothing to do
really
with that
not
whatsoever.
Out of my system.
This article absolutely does not say that.
I will never do a gin review.
He's not even listening.
I will not ever drink gin again.
I can't even tell him.
Oh my God.
He's not even listening at this point. So let me calm you down. This is not a real thing. I just made that up for you.
I'm going to hit you. I am, swear to God.
It's not the article.
Oh,
I just mostly wanted to see how you would react in that situation. You passed.
Okay.
I mean, mostly you failed, but you got to keep it together.
I reacted the way you thought I would?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I wanted to share with everyone what happens when we start talking about gin and it starts boiling. But
yeah. No.
The real article states gin maker Neo Spirits forays into premium rum business. So what we have here, Royer, are true gin experts knowing that they got to get in the rum game. Okay. What we're really saying here is people making gin, they're getting into rum. Okay. Because if they're smart, rum is where it's at, guys. This is where business is booming. We've been saying this since 2019, and we're going to keep yelling about it.
Yes.
This is the fastest growing spirit. It's more versatile. The only thing close to the versatility is beer. There is no other liquor that is as versatile as rum is.
Nope,
there is nothing doing crazier stuff than rum is.
Nope.
There is no beverage pairing with every other alcohol like rum is.
It's so crazy. So hang on. So one of the things I'm going to tell you right now is when we started this channel, I had no idea the variety of rums that are out there. There are so many different expressions, and you would think that after a period of time, they'd be like, oh, well, they all taste the same. That is not the case at all. They're all so different, the way that they're produced, and you can taste that love that those companies have for their products, especially those small distillers right there. You can just feel it. You can taste it. And they're all so different from each other. I mean, we literally have hundreds of bottles of rum here that we've had and tried. And every single one of them, I swear to God, is different.
Am I welcome back now after you shoved me off screen? I feel like you're just like in a very aggressive mood since we started talking about gin. I feel like it's brought out a different side of you tonight.
Don't bring up gin.
I'm not sure how I feel about it, Royer. You need to drink some more rum. Calm down.
Chillax. I'm not a good gin person.
Relax. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. I promise. Okay.
All right.
Appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. We are excited for the 2024 new year. If you guys haven't seen today, we did get our video posted of our top 10 rums for 2024. So make sure you guys check out that video. We got the official clip down version of the video up, so you guys can check that out in a little bit more of a shorter time span there and be able to see those. It is a fantastic video, super fun. And yes, we did break the news. I don't know if John ever watched it. I know David did, thank goodness. And I know Roger did, thank goodness.
Yeah, I was there.
But Just Rum, the Queen Share, was our 2024 Rum of the Year.
Yes.
So super excited about that. One of the up and coming rum companies that we think made the superior product of the year.
This bottle right here,
enjoyed greatly.
In all seriousness, John's been kind of trailing for a little while on the top 10 and everything. But this past year, when he came out with the Queen Share,
spot on.
Really, really good.
Right?
Really good.
Let's see here. So, let's catch up. Drums and Rums is in the house.
What?
Paul,
you kidding me?
Hey,
Hey, Paul, man.
How's it going, Paul?
Happy New
So
Year,
glad
buddy.
that you can make it. Super grateful to have Paul here. Paul is another member of our Rum Posse that we very much love hanging out with.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to our future memories or not so memories.
Paul can make it to the bar sometime. I mean, we've been down to Florida numerous times, seen Paul.
But Paul's got to come to Iowa.
Paul's got to come to Iowa.
Next week's forecast looks nice.
Oh, yeah.
You can come to Iowa.
Bring your swimsuit.
Looks good. Yes. Billy, welcome in. Glad you can make it. It says Just Rum in the background, no gin. Yeah, but come on.
Exactly.
Gin experts are saying how good it is. Jason Patton, hello everyone. First time watching. Jason, welcome in.
Hey,
super glad that you
welcome.
chimed in. Appreciate you jumping in here and letting us know that you're here.
Let us know where you're from. What are you drinking?
Or what your favorite rum is. Do you even like rum?
Yeah.
Are you a different drinker? You just here out of the curiosity of Royer's bad attitude towards gin.
Please don't tell me you're a gin drinker, Jason.
I hope you are.
I mean,
you
we just literally just met. I hope it's not gin.
Let's see here. Sean says, found my old rum ratings notes. Spiced. The nose give me an orange and spice profile, while the taste has more of a cherry and spice taste with a mild heat. We got some tasting notes going on here. Let's see here. Scrolling down. What's up, Drums and Rums? We're catching up. We're finally catching up to you. I'll bring my Speedo next week. Sounds like weather is going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be fantastic. You're going to love it.
January, February, great place to be.
Love that.
Right here.
Let's see here. Halls TN. Man, I cannot decipher that. I'm going to try, Jason, but I'm not doing a very good job of it. So I hope that beverage
Tennessee.
is Halls, Tennessee, not the beverage. It's the place. You think I would have picked up on that. That's my bad. My head was in rum, not location and geography. That makes so much more sense. Tennessee, that's pretty awesome. Jason, you must be from Tennessee because you're the only 10 I see.
Oh my God.
Oh, there it is.
I'm the one with the dad jokes, okay? Right.
Hey, if I'm gonna wear Royer shirts this year, I gotta have to start breaking out some dad jokes, and match the rum daddy persona a little bit. If I'm gonna wear the shirt, with great power comes great responsibility.
Damn straight.
That's right.
Damn straight.
Next week the weather will be great where I'll be in Tampa. That sounds terrible.
Nice,
Greg. That stinks.
Thanks for
feel bad for
that
you.
In there.
Feel super bad for you.
I'm gonna be in Tampa.
Sounds super bad. I am so glad we're gonna be here.
Yeah, me too.
It's nice here.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's
wonderful.
It's good stuff.
If you like the cold, the bitter cold, you'll like Iowa.
I love it.
Welcome.
So yeah, I love it. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Going into 2024, we are obviously always trying to explore the most rums that we ever have. So as we ended 2024, one of the things that we did is we started setting aside some rums for this year specifically. Yes. And we did this because obviously the top 10 was going to play a factor. It was going to be a difficult choice already as it was.
It was. And 2024 was the most difficult year yet.
But here's the thing.
We had some awesome freaking rums.
Here's the thing though.
Right?
Okay.
You got to agree with
that.
We
did. We had some amazing rums. But here's the deal. Okay. Because we set these aside. We only made this year harder. And here's the thing. We are having a hard time finding rum at local liquor stores anymore. So we're only buying rum from rum festivals. Well, the problem with that, Royer, is we're only buying good rum from rum festivals.
I know.
And
so when you came over tonight and we did a review tonight, everybody knows that we do at least one review before we go on our live.
Yes.
And that's why you are the way that you are.
Me. You've been yelling all night.
So what was the first thing that you asked me? So I was in one room, you were in the other rum room.
How would you like to start 2024?
You asked me, no, that's not what you asked me.
Oh, is that not the question I asked?
That was one of them, but that's not the one that I was talking about.
I ask a lot of questions. I'm a curious person. You asked me,
do you have any rums that suck over there?
Yeah.
I said no.
And I said I don't have any over here either. I wanted something bad, Royer. I like kicking off the year with a little bit of let's tear a rum apart.
So when we're looking at these rums,
I mean, technically we haven't had them, so they could suck, but they all are very respectable, very nicely. None of them give us any vibes that they're not going to be. Now they could suck, but how are we supposed to know when they look so amazing?
Yeah, they look amazing. They're made maybe by some companies that have a kind of a proven track record.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you have any rums over there that suck? No. Do you have any rums over there that suck? No. It's like,
we'll find some sucky rums, guys. And if you find a sucky rum, send it to us so that we know to go looking.
Maybe that's what
we got to start asking people. Send us sucky rums, guys. Okay. If you find a sucky rum,
send us sucky rum suggestions
so we can go try them because that's what we're really looking for.
SRS.
It's all part of the process. Let's see here. They are forecasting we could get a little snow on Monday. They're in Arizona, Fred. Oh man. See, that's why you should live in Iowa.
See?
We don't have any snow in the forecast on Monday.
And we're built for that.
The only rum I have tried is Bamboo, but it is awesome. Jason, I love the starting point. That was actually
that's a good starting point.
That was in our first few videos, right? 2 or
Yep.
3. Like if you go back to the beginning of time for
Don't get me
us,
started on lawsuit,
2019.
though.
Yeah, so Bamboo was one of our first few rums that actually kicked off this channel. We enjoy it. Fun
Love it,
rum,
by the way.
very
That's
fun
good
rum.
Yeah.
I truthfully believe that they've been outdone. Personally, if you like Bamboo, Kraken Gold Spice needs to be your next purchase because it's gonna save you a little money,
suggestion.
and I think it's a little better personally. So that's just me.
That's a very good suggestion.
I could be wrong. That's a biased opinion. That's a great
Kraken Gold Rum.
But that Gold Spice, or is it gold? It's just gold. I don't know.
We're out of it again.
Yeah, I know. We keep drinking it, but it keeps disappearing. The rum keeps disappearing. But super glad you're on this rum journey, Jason. And I hope that you get to go through the channel, hopefully find some other rums that interest you and get to go try some fun stuff because we're all about just showing people the different possibilities out there because we want people to know there's more than what's just on their local shelf. And you can order it
there is
and
so
get
much
it in.
more than Captain and Bacardi and Cruisin', which are all fine products. Don't misunderstand me.
Absolutely. Royer loves Captain Morgan. It's his favorite.
They're all fine products. Don't misunderstand me, but there is so much more out there.
There is. You got to go find it, and that's all we're here to do.
Some of
this. Just spreading awareness for you.
This right here, Jason.
Oh, that's a good one. If you like Bamboo and you like rums of that style,
you're gonna like this.
This was one of our first ventures too. 2019.
This was our 2019
rum of the year. Rum of the year. So it was good.
So go find that.
All right, let's catch up here a little bit. Pick up some St. Pete Spice rum in Tampa. Maybe check out their distillery. Yes. Old St. Pete.
That Greg?
We got that one on there. Billy's saying that.
Billy's saying that? Oh, yeah.
I love that. Yep. Cold front coming in tonight. Burr chili. Don't live in Arizona. Everyone send them a bottle of Blackheart. They'll love that one. That is by far our least favorite rum that we've ever had. It will stand that way until I'm proven otherwise.
We still have that bottle.
Okay. Speaking of bad rums, Royer.
Yes.
I found a rum. I couldn't get myself to buy it. But I think I want to, though. But I feel like I might have missed my opportunity. I got to tell you about this.
Was it sold out now?
There's one bottle left.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it, and I wish I would have. I've been regretting it ever since.
Where was this at?
This is at Hy-Vee Cedar Falls.
Okay.
Bottom shelf.
Well, of course.
Not on sale.
Not on sale.
$7.99.
Oh, my God.
It's called Gotcha. And it's a silver rum out of Clive, Iowa. And it's plastic. Of course plastic bottle, so $7.99.
So we did a Clive, Iowa rum.
We did, not this one.
Who was that though?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but not this one. And $7.99 plastic squeezable bottle, Gotcha rum. And I was like, oh, I bet it gets you.
Oh my God.
It's like, I bet it gets you.
Yeah.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah.
I bet that's delicious. I was like, ooh, it was really close. If it would have been a color of some sort, of any type of rum that was other than silver that I know people make just to mix with cocktails, if it would have been any type of rum, I would have bought it. But I have a hard time buying like white silver rum because it's just another white silver rum, right? Like a cheap, very cheap, inexpensively done white silver rum, unless it's a very fine bottle done a certain way. If you're buying cheap silver rum, you know what you're buying.
There's some good, white / silver.
Dang right, Don Q Cristal, top of my list. It's one of my favorites.
You know what? Top on my list.
Yeah.
In all seriousness.
Yeah.
Is going to be Uncle John's Cut by Just Rum.
The amazing rum. See, these are different.
So
though. They're different.
I've got a personal cocktail that I make whenever I drink that rum.
I mean, you got a couple.
It really hits the spot.
You got a Hawaiian rum, Agricole. You got Agricole rum, but Bourbon Court just came out with a new white rum. I get it. There's good white rum. There's a good white rum. There's a sippable, right? Bourbon Court. Yeah. Here's the thing. Okay, when you're buying a $7.99 plastic bottle of Gotcha rum, you are pretty much saying that you don't really want to feel good at all. That you are ready.
Horrible hangover. You want to feel like you're gonna die the next day.
This is what grown-up emo looks like. That you're just like, I'm gonna hurt myself.
I'll pick up 2.
I'm gonna buy this.
I don't even spend.
I'm gonna sip it, and I'm gonna feel the pain.
Oh my God! Yeah.
And that is the definition of your low point right there, because that's as cheap as it gets. $7.99, not on
I'm going to
sale.
advise you right now that if you see somebody at your local liquor store and they're buying a bottle of this, just take a step back.
Yes, just go up there. Maybe they need a hug. I'm thinking
I'm not
they
sure
need a
about
hug,
that.
right?
I personally, I would take a step back.
Ooh, I like this conversation we got going on here. Okay, I'm gonna get into it. So let me scroll back up here. I'm gonna catch up real quick. You guys are coming in hot now. I'm ready. All right, we're gonna catch you. All right. You want a bad rum, Roaring Dan's maple rum from Wisconsin. Got to start making a list, Royer. Start making a list.
Hang on.
I will be buying Kraken Gold Spice. You got to check it out. If you like Bumbu, you got to check it out. It's a must try if you like Bumbu.
Hang on.
Let's see here.
Wait. Just get the paper out.
12 Ron Centenario 12 Secret sucks in my humble opinion. Fair enough. Let's see here. Drums and Rums. That's really bad stuff. Need more suggestions for rums for bourbon drinkers. Kevin.
Oh.
We can help you, Kevin. I'm glad you asked this question. I hope you're still here. So we have come across this a ton of times. So we're going to give you a short list, but we encourage you to scan through the channel. There's actually one in our top 10 that is a good fit for you. But we have several. Tonight, I'm actually drinking one. And that is the first one that I suggest to anyone. And that is the Real McCoy. If you can find, if you're a bourbon drinker, this was the first bourbon barreled rum that I experienced. There is a 5-year. That was my first one. Tremendous. 12-year. It's even woodier. So I really like that one. So it's a great angle to push. If you're looking to get into bourbon barrels, look on the bottles and look for bourbon barreled rums that are aged in bourbon barrels. This is going to get you where you want to go. Star Union came out with a rum and rye. Rum and rye has become very popular with blends of rye whiskey and rum. So that should get you in the right direction. Go through our channel. We've had several conversations with bourbon barreled rums.
I'm going to tell you right now, too, if you can find this.
I don't know where you're from, Kevin. If you're from Iowa, Blom Brothers came out with a pretty good one, too.
That is very good.
But I don't know where you're from. But hopefully that helps get you in the right direction.
What did you do with that bottle?
It's up on the shelf there. It's lit up. I really dig the Chairman's Reserve spiced. It's dry. A lot of spiced rum is too sweet for me. I like the Chairman's Reserve, too. It's got that orange peel to it. I really like that. That's something that I really like. Gordian Knot, that's a good one. Do they still make Gordian Knot? Is that still around? Sure. I hope they're still around. I like them. They're a good bourbon.
Great people.
Bourbon barrel. But that whiskey barrel, look for whiskey barreled rums. A lot of companies do it. It's become very popular. And
whiskey, bourbon.
And don't even hesitate to go to a whiskey distillery and look for a rum barreled whiskey to start venturing into rum before you go super far. So there's nothing wrong with that either. You're just grabbing some flavors, the best of both worlds a little bit there. And there's a lot of good stuff out there. So there's an endless list that we could give you. Just Rum has a tremendous lineup for you. We actually had someone who is an avid whiskey drinker who Royer put through the test of, can you tell if it's rum or whiskey? And he actually thought Just Rum was a whiskey. He labeled it as a whiskey. Yep. So be aware that Just Rum's products, they're built for you. You can go to justrum.com, email him directly. He'll find the fastest way to get you a bottle.
Let him know that we sent you.
Absolutely. He'll get you a bottle. Let's see here. Hello, everyone. Just tried a local rum called Romeo, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Minister B, that is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Because Romero is, I believe it's Romero is what you're speaking of, not Romeo, but Romero. We don't have any.
We don't.
Is Brett the Hitman Hearts?
Yeah,
rum.
I thought we. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't actually get some. We didn't buy some.
We didn't get that yet.
Yep. So Romero rum out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada is Brett the Hitman Hearts family. He's involved in all of that. It's his son who's pretty much running it, I think, but Brett is a part of it. So we're hoping to get to meet him at some point.
Amazing rum.
But
that is really
totally amazing for all you pro wrestling fans out there. Brett the Hitman Hart does.
I don't even care about that. That was a really good rum.
They did have a really great rum. Their high end one was very top of my list. I thought it was very fantastic. But come on, man.
That was really good.
If you don't like it, you're just gonna get put in a sharpshooter and make you tap out because Brett the Hitman Hart, man, he's gonna get you. It's going to haunt you in your dreams. It's going to be under your bed.
Not if I'm drinking gin.
Picked up a bottle of Equano. Oh, man, I don't know how to pronounce that one just right. Drums and Rums. Dang it. For $40. where it was listed for 57. That's a good pickup. So we have a bottle of that back there of one of them, and we've had them at rum festivals and we've really liked them. So that's a tremendous pickup. Nice discount
awesome.
there. I love that. That is amazing. Let's see here. Let's see. Scrolling back down, I'm gonna catch back up. Oh my goodness, things are going so fast.
Here that sucks.
You only have one that sucks?
Yeah, I thought there was more.
You have to be better, Royer. You have to write faster. Let's see here. Try to find Cedar Ridge Lost Pirate Rum. I thought it was a very bourbon-esque taste. Okay, Greg. Good suggestion.
Good suggestion, Greg.
I had Blackheart Toasted Coconut.
I'm sorry, what?
Blackheart makes a toasted coconut?
Seriously?
I bet it's fantastic. Write that down. We got to try more of their products. I bet I didn't even think that they made more rums. You think they moved on from this great? Oh my gosh. I want to try more. Maybe they got a good one. Maybe this is the low end. Maybe it gets better, Royer. Or maybe that's the high end.
I paid less than $10 for that bottle.
It's the high end. Let's see here. I like it. It's a middle of the pack rum, not the OMG type rum, but definitely beats the Bacardi Captain Morgan rums. All right, Mr. B. I like that. Thank you very much. Appreciate that insight. Drinks Bad Silver Rum. A song comes to mind. I hurt myself today. I hurt myself today. That's exactly the song you need to be playing when you drink Gotcha rum. I guarantee it. I haven't even had it yet, but I feel like that is the song. $7.99 a bottle. That's what I call mother-in-law rum. I don't like to waste my good rum. I give my mother-in-law the best rum, by the way. Royer doesn't even share the good rum. But when we have events and I'm over, I pull out the best, most expensive rum and I bring it up so that she can drink with all of the best stuff we've had, because Royer hoards it all to himself. And he's like, we can't drink that. And I'm like, the heck we can't. And I'm drinking all of it. And I take all of it to mom. Dos Maduras 5+5. It's a good for a bourbon drinker. All right.
That's actually good.
That's a pretty good one. I like that.
Suggestion. Yeah.
I like that. I'm in Canada. Oh, man. Canada is a tough spot. We've heard from several Canadians that it's a tough spot to get rum. So the toughest part you're going to have is what you can get in Canada and what you can't. Like, that's where things can get tough. Romero is a good place to start. They're in Canada. Look for Canadian-based rums. That's going to help you get a good start there. I'm trying to think. Romero makes look at that, toasted coconut Blackheart. We got to get a bottle. How much is it, Royer? How much are we breaking the bank for that?
$13.
$13. It's a high-end stuff. I love it. I'm gonna try and we got to come up with some Canadian rums. We got a pretty good following from Canada. We got to find some rums accessible. And you know what, Canada, we could tell you all the best rums to get, but here's the deal. If you're really wanting to buy something that's just the best beverage you've ever had, okay, forget the bottles of rum, guys. Just forget it, okay? And go get yourself some cans of cocoa rum. And they have the best lineup of tons of stuff for you that's made in Canada. We have a tough time getting this. You guys have the biggest blessing in the world of the best canned cocktail on the planet.
In all seriousness, this right here is the only canned cocktail
we'll drink
that we truly enjoy.
So
this
good.
Right here.
So good.
This is no kidding.
Yeah, it's made.
And just so everyone understands, we are not sponsored by any rum company.
Absolutely not.
This is simply just our opinion.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep. Oh, I love it. So we got this here, another Illinois rum company I have to run down. Absolutely. Let's see here. $7.99, all heads and tails. Yeah, you're probably right there. That's probably pretty true. In Canada, you may be able to get from the Kiss Detroit Rock rum. There you go. We haven't had that one yet.
We have not.
Greg has that. He just mixed in his last video. I think he was using the Kiss rum for a cocktail that he just made. So he's always got some fun rums he's mixing. The low carb cocktails.
He has some amazing cocktails that he puts together.
Got to check out low carb cocktails.
Low carb cocktails. So please definitely go check him out. He's got some really cool cocktails that he puts together.
Chris says, have you met my mother-in-law? My tasting notes include bitter, sour, and overaged. Well, Chris, unfortunately, I haven't. But if I do get the pleasure, I'm looking forward to it. But I haven't yet, unfortunately. I don't believe so anyway. Maybe. I guess we could have. I don't know that I haven't. But You know, it's all about the experience. You just got to try new stuff. You got to try something different. So, I mean, that's what it is. Yes, but in Canada, you can get the good Havana Club rum and Cuban cigars. I might have to just got back from Canada with each. Resurrection Paranormal knows how to do it right. Right?
Man.
Right? There you go. See, you guys can get the Cuban rum, get the Havana Club 7-year, get yourself some cigars. It's good stuff.
What'd you do with that?
Unfortunately, I'm out of the Kiss rum, Greg says. Dang it. So you can't run out of that stuff. You got to buy more. What are you looking for now? I put nice rums on the shelf.
Over by you.
Boom.
Normally, the nice stuff's over here by me.
Yeah, well, stop. Your corner was so full. Okay, first of all, I organized the bar tonight because there was a cluster of rum in this corner over here. Yeah. And I was like,
I was wondering where you moved it all.
Why do you have 4 rows of rums deep in this corner when the rest of the bar has holes in it? And it's because he stands in front of it. And I'm like, spread it out. Good Lord. You don't need a hut. Nobody's stealing your rum, Royer.
I can keep an eye on you.
I'm just saying. Nobody's trying to steal your rum. Good Lord. You just hoard it like somebody's trying to.
Put that back wherever you have
it. Give it to me, Royer. I'm taking it home. Because it's on this side of the bar. It comes home with me.
Yeah, that's why I keep an eye on you.
Yeah, man. You man.
You young man.
How much rum have you had tonight? Not enough.
Shot or two.
Not enough. These are awesome questions, though. I love this conversation and the questions we have coming in here. I am circling back to the bourbon barrel real quick. So I was a bourbon drinker before I got into rum. That was
we are in the Midwest.
We're in the Midwest. My cat's name is Bourbon. That's what I drank. Ahead of that, I was a big
grew up next to a cornfield.
Big bourbon guy. And getting into rum, it was real easy because I found woody rums that really brought into my palate over those flavors. And so things like the Bayou Select. Bayou has some good woody notes to it. Getting into Zacapa Adesión Negra is a good one. Just Rum helped me get over. There are a couple others, and I'm going to try and think of them. Rana Abuelo makes some good ones.
Especially the Napoleon.
And, you just look for those woody notes and those barrel-aged, wood barrel, whiskey barrel.
And what's so funny is the bourbon and whiskey companies, they are starting to buy the rum barrels.
Yeah, and rum barreling their whiskey because they know how versatile rum is and how much that will change a flavor profile of a whiskey.
Rum is the most versatile liquor that is out there, period.
Truthfully, when you think about this for a second, if you have a rum barrel, we have no rules. We're just doing crazy stuff, okay? We have a bag of weed rum that tastes like a bag of weed.
Yeah.
We've got rum.
That is no kidding.
We've got rum that tastes like the heart of Jamaica with funky notes. And we've got rum that tastes like whiskey. We've got rum that tastes like vodka. We've got rum that tastes like anything. Tequila. We have a rum tequila, you know? So they're everything, okay? Now, if you take these barrels of whatever we did and you take your whiskey and you just age it in it, you're still classified as a whiskey because you made it as a whiskey, but you're aging it in something completely different, like you got rum that tastes like wine, whatever. And you're doing it in a rum, which gives you a little bit more of flexibility of flavors in rum. It's going to change your profile a ton, and whiskey distilleries love it. They are starting to eat that stuff up. You're starting to be able to find that stuff more regularly now because of how easy it is to find these crazy barrels because there's so many rum companies making crazy stuff.
So let's ask a question.
All right, ask it.
So what is, Robert, do you know what the biggest difference is between rum and take your pick, whiskey, bourbon, whatever?
What the biggest difference? Yeah, what it's made from is a pretty big difference.
Otherwise, it's kind of, what it's actually produced from, for
sugarcane molasses.
Yes. Sugarcane juice or sugarcane molasses is going to be your rum.
Yeah.
Your bourbon and your whiskeys, what is that produced from?
Oh, man.
Your corn.
Is it corn?
Your corn.
Because I'm from Iowa,
and
so
your grains.
Let's see here. I think
that is going to be distilled.
We hang out in those fields a lot.
Back in 1942 when I grew up.
I thought it was going to be a trick question or something. No. And I'm just like, I'm pretty sure it's corn.
Very basic, very simple. But they're both distilled very similar.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the starting product that they're just actually distilling.
But they do a lot of different stuff with it too, because there's less
and-
rules in
and-
rum.
and both do.
But rum more so because there's less rules.
So here's a thought to keep in mind. So many people tell me that, oh, you know what, Royer? You know what, Royer?
What?
Thank you for playing along. I really don't like rum. Do you know why?
I hate you. Get away from me. God, you're dead to me.
Okay. Get back here. Not that way. Okay.
Oh, not what you normally do.
No,
Got it.
Yeah,
sorry.
Not what I normally
I'll fake
do.
it.
Okay, so where was I? I don't really like rum.
Oh, what do you normally like?
I like bourbon and whiskey.
Oh, bourbon and whiskey.
Do you know
don't
why?
say. Why do you like that so much?
Because rum is just too sugary.
Oh,
It's just too sugary because you know why? It's made from sugar cane.
yeah, there's so much sugar in that.
And you know what I like to say?
I usually break into dance and song at this point.
So he doesn't know what I usually like to say. Usually at that point, I'd like to say, well, I don't know. Have you ever heard of corn syrup?
I love that you like anticipate that I know what you say in these conversations. Like
I figured
I'm the
you
one
were paying
asking you.
attention.
First of all,
You're just not paying attention.
you don't
close
hang
enough.
out with me ever.
Well, there's
Okay.
a reason for that.
Okay, we never see each other. We just come
We
in
do on Wednesdays.
to a Wednesday and yell at each other for an hour and go home,
Pretty much.
respectively.
Pretty much. Fair statement. But, so much of it, you've got your bourbons and your whiskeys that are distilled from corn, mash, this sort of thing. And I find it funny and ironic that so many people don't like rum. They have this thought in their head that they don't like rum because it's made from sugarcane. So therefore, it must be too sweet, must be too sugary.
Well, and they've had a lot of the big brand products.
They've had a lot of big brand products along with going on, for example, a cruise. If you go on a cruise, they make a lot of these sugary rum drinks, that are inexpensive for them to produce because they put a lot of sugar in them, and they're very simple taste. They all taste like kind of a sugary punch, and you drink enough of them, and oh my gosh, I'm having such a good time.
Well, I'll give you guys a good thing to do here.
I'm gonna also want to remind everybody there is such a thing about corn syrup.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at a lot of the products that you actually ingest, a lot of them actually have corn syrup in them.
Yeah.
That is
This
your
is true.
sweetener right there.
100%. Here's the thing. If you guys are wanting to test the biggest thing between what people who have been in rum for a while and maybe somebody who's just adventuring into rum and kind of experiencing it, when you picture a daiquiri, if you're someone new into rum, you might picture this sweet, sugary kind of drink, which is how a lot of like hotel areas, touristy areas are going to make them. Now, if you go to a tiki bar, somewhere where rum is the specialty, and you ask for a daiquiri, it's going to be very, very different.
Shout out Billy.
Yeah, right? So like when we were in Miami,
Yeah.
that was one of the times that it was really funny because I had asked the bartender, Billy, at the time, what should I get? What do you like to make? He's like, well, I make a really shitty daiquiri. And pardon my language there, but that's what he called it.
Yeah.
And
that was literally the name of his drink.
I just started laughing. I was like, I want that. And he
Sign
makes
us
it
up.
up and he puts it out there. It's one of the best daiquiris I've ever
Damn
had.
straight.
It's super
Damn
traditional, absolutely amazing. And I loved it, So, I mean, I think there's there's a version of rum that's mainstream, sugary, big brand, tourist, right? But what you're doing is you're going to get beyond that a little bit. Once you get beyond anything that has those added syrups, added sugars, added flavorings, and you get into raw, true rum made naturally without all those additives, you're going to really start tasting flavors you didn't even know rum had the ability to taste like. We've got a rum in the top 10 that's literally flavored by the soil of a volcano. I mean, it doesn't get any cooler than that.
No.
That's pretty much one of the coolest things we've ever said.
Talking about
right?
European, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, you just got to get into stuff and try it and start experiencing stuff. And then you're going to get an idea for what we're talking about of like, oh, this is what they mean, but it has so much flavor, but it's just not what I thought it was going to be. It's not going to be this gut rot sugariness. And that's not what we want you to get into, because we want you guys to wake up feeling good the next morning.
We do.
Not waking up feeling like you just drank a thing of gotcha. And that's $7.99 for a plastic
To be
bottle.
fair, we haven't tried that yet.
I'm sure that it does exactly what it says it does. I'm sure.
Gotcha.
I'm sure it gets you. I'm truthfully just
got your $8.
pretty sure.
Is it $8? Was it $8?
It was $7.99. $7.99 for it. So I mean
that's quite literally what the liquor store is selling it for.
Yes.
So wow. I bet they put a lot of love into that product.
Yeah. It's one of those things that's like, yeah, it's going to be a little rough. And you find a lot of those rums. There's a lot of stuff made cheap to get out there because it's a party rum. People just want to, have it for what they have it for. They don't care. So it's just one of those things that, if you're ever in Miami, shout out Esotico. That's the bar you guys need to go hit up and
definitely
tell Billy we said hi.
Yes. Tell Billy that Just Drinking said hi.
Ask for Billy. Go find him. He's in the speakeasy.
He is in speakeasy, which is not easy to find.
It's great.
You have to look for it.
It's great. Let's see here. So let's catch up real quick here. I didn't inventory my collection. I have over 70 bottles of rum. We like to hear that. And I also have over 70 bottles of various whiskeys. I also have some great tequila vodka for some Royer. We have some great gin. There you go. See, Greg's got you covered.
Yeah, no thanks.
Greg knows.
I appreciate that, Greg, but yeah.
Thumbs up if you want to see Robert break out into song and dance. That is great. The dance part is doable. The
Do not tempt
singing.
him. Do not tempt
singing
him.
could get interesting.
Oh,
I love it. Oh man. I've heard several times I don't like rum because it always gives me a headache. What are you drinking? $7.99 bottle of rum. Tris, that's the thing. They're buying the stuff that's $12, $15, $20, that's big branded rum. Go find yourself a bottle of something that's made by a craft distiller or something a little more high end. You'll be amazed.
That you will be amazed at. You can go, you can have some fun, you can drink a little bit to excess. Make sure you don't drive, please. But you can go have that fun that you long for and that you want to have.
I love that.
And the next day, you'll wake up and be like, oh, you know what? I feel like going to work.
Feel like going to work. That's what Royer does Monday through Friday. Billy, I have some rum that was filtered through the sand that Jesus walked through. Beat that, Volcano Boy.
Wow.
Billy, I would like to know, first of all,
if
this is real, I need access to this rum right away. I need to know this, okay? Because we got to buy some. Secondly, did he actually walk through it, or is this like sand of the place that he was supposedly be, and they just got some sand from there? Because I can get sand from George Wythe Park up the road.
I want a picture and a picture of him holding the daily newspaper.
I love it. Nope, it's not real. Dang it, Billy, you got my hopes up. Oh man, that's good stuff. That's always fun. It wouldn't even surprise me at this point with all the crazy stuff we've seen go through rum. You got crazy different types of stones, rocks. Sand is one of them.
Onyx.
The black onyx from Barcelo.
Yep.
There are so many rums distilled and put through different things. They're honestly just getting to the point where they're doing crazy stuff to be creative. Where it's aged, is it on a ship? Is it underwater? Are they putting it in a whiskey barrel?
Elon Musk, give us a call. We can help you.
We already know. We want zero gravity rum. I want rum aged in zero gravity barrels. That is where I'm headed next. So I think you can always find crazy stuff in rum. You're going to have no shortage of things. When you start looking up the different types of rum, there's everything. Like you're going to find something that you like. So no table dancing, please. Kevin, all right, I'll stay off the table. All right, just because you asked me nicely.
Thank you for asking that, because
I won't table dance. It gets out of hand. It gets pretty crazy. So
him and tables and me and fountains.
Yeah, that's the cutoff right there. But no, so hopefully you guys are just finding some different stuff. Hopefully you find some of that amazing stuff on our channel, as we have tons of different rums made tons of different ways that you guys get to explore. So we appreciate you hanging out with us. It is that time of night. So if you guys haven't, that thumbs up really helps us out a ton. We appreciate it. We tell you guys all the time, your comments are what people read. So as you're watching our videos, make sure you leave a comment with your thoughts if you've tried something, because
like something like, you guys are amazing.
That's always good. But you can also tell us we suck. We're okay with that. And that
Don't
we're
matter.
wrong. Just share your opinions, because as people watch our videos, the first thing they do is they scroll down to the comments and see what other people think.
Yeah.
So be helpful in that community. Help other rum drinkers explore, know what they need to buy, what they need to try, what you think, because it just helps the common consumer, people getting into it, decide what they want to spend their hard-earned money
in all
on.
seriousness,
So
we're just trying to help each other.
Absolutely.
And
spend their money the right way.
Absolutely. I mean, there's other rum reviewers out there like Nia from My Rum Diaries,
Johnny from Just Rum,
and Paul from Drums and Rums.
Paul from Drums and Rums. We have the Rum Raiders website, which
have the Rum Raiders,
which gives
website.
Really accurate articles. I'm just saying, they seem super accurate.
And we will be in touch with them.
Pretty excited about that. So we're grateful to be featured in their
it's crazy
article as well. And then Steve the bartender, right? These are all great people. Steve the barman, sorry, not the bartender.
He's a different guy.
Different guy.
You don't want to talk to Steve the bartender.
God,
he's just like,
he's always
he drinks gin.
He drinks gin. Just
don't want to talk to that guy.
So we appreciate you guys. With that, let's kick off 2024 with a bang. Drink some good stuff. Have a lot of fun. Meet someone new. Make sure you take what you can. Give nothing back. Have a ton of fun this year, guys. Be nice about it, though, when you run away with it. Do it nicely. And we just appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. And we hope you guys have an amazing 2024 as we kick off to our best year yet. Here's to all the good rum that's going to flow to us in this coming year. With that being said, Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive, and no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.